a Big Spark Studios original.
Are we live? Hi, everybody. What's up? And welcome back to Unhinged with Chris Klemens. I am, in fact, Chris Klemens. Now, be sure to subscribe to Unhinged with Chris Klemens wherever you get your podcasts. If you like video episodes, we put them up on youtube.com/Chris. Oh my God, my FedEx man is here and is fully watching me talk into a microphone. Never a dull moment. I would love to get him on. He seems like such a character. Yesterday I was walking Booker and he like stopped the whole FedEx truck. Sorry, I'm whispering because he's literally 10 feet away from me. He stops the big ass. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Can never have too much gratitude. No, but he stopped the... Wait, did he leave the package or did he take it? Guys, I have to BRB. Someone tap dance.
Like, I think he's been thinking.
What do we think the package is?
Ooh, I'll guess it's a cool game for... Were you guys playing Fortnite?
Yeah, we play Fortnite. But that doesn't really involve, like, packages or...
I thought maybe he ordered a cool game.
No, it's all digital now.
Hi, guys. Oh, my God. Very exciting package.
What is it?
It was none of those. It was a fragrance I bought. Anyways, he stopped the entire big ass FedEx truck as I'm on a walk, and I like heard a vehicle behind me, but didn't register. It was a literal truck. He stops and goes, "Hey, Chris, how are ya?" Like, it's the sweetest thing, but I like absolutely thought I was about to get like straight up snatched off the street. Anywhoomst, back to my spiel. If you love what you're hearing, be sure to rate and review Unhinged with Chris Klemens. And today is the 1 year to the day, June 15th, that I moved out of LA and I began my living alone journey and said goodbye to my roommate, Andrew Lowe, who is here today.
Hello. I'm here.
I say it like it's a surprise, even though you guys like fully did like a what's in the box that just got delivered.
I've arrived.
But we're super happy to have you here, Andy.
Thank you so much for having me.
I can't believe it's been a year since we've been roommates.
I can't believe it at all. It's gone by so fast.
Do you ever think about like the last week of like packing and like just how like that I just remember was drama.
I try and think about that as little as possible.
I really just remember like crying.
The last week and then the week after.
I felt so much guilt because there I am like traveling through like wheat fields and you're like, Chris, you left all of your food. And I'm like, shit, I meant to pack some of that. It was, that, I don't know why that was so gruesome. Like,
it was a house. It was a big house.
I guess it was just like the largest house I've ever lived in and probably will ever live in. It was... Yeah, anyways. Now, before we get into the episode, I wanted to do today's shout out. I do this every episode or almost every episode. Some weeks we forget. And I just think it's really cool to be able to have such an audience of people listening that we can all direct our attention to one cause. And so this week I chose Covenant House. Now, because it is Pride Month and we are talking about moving and homes and all of that, I figured this felt like the perfect combinations of all of those. If you don't know, Covenant House is the largest provider of services to young people facing homelessness and survivors of human trafficking in the Americas. They are committed to ensuring that all of their houses across their movement are welcoming, affirming, and safe for young people who identify as LGBTQ+. In 34 cities across 6 countries, more than 2,000 young people sleep in a Covenant House bed each night. No one is ever turned away without support of some kind, and their services and programs are available at no cost. I think it's just a really amazing thing, especially as, once again, we're watching so many youths be affected by just bullshit laws and whatever. So I just thought it was great. There'll be links down below in the description of this episode that you can go check it out and donate. Or if you want to learn how you can get involved, that will be on their website as well. Now, I figured we'd kick it off with a little voicemail. I love hearing from you guys, and you can call in to 310-844-6459. Save it in your phone if you want. Call in when you're drunk. I usually ask for prompts on Instagram. This one was about moving or relocating, if you guys needed any advice, but it also could just be anything. So let's hear it.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
My name's Claudia.
Oh, hi, Claudia.
And I recently just graduated with my bachelor's, and I know this episode is about moving, so I wanted to ask you, whenever you graduated college, did you move in back with your parents immediately or your family? And if you didn't, what are your tips for moving into your first adult, like real adult space post-grad? I'm currently going to be dealing with this in August, and I don't know, I feel like I need some tips. Maybe I shouldn't bring certain things. Maybe I should bring certain things. I don't know, but you let me know. Love the podcast so much, and I love you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
That is such a good question, Claudia. I remember moving like right around graduation because I was in off-campus housing, so I was like renting an apartment. One, roommates. They make shit so much cheaper.
So true.
Big fan of a roommate situation. Obviously, that comes with its own set of trickiness of, you know, you want to live with someone who's not a total stranger, but you also don't want to absolutely blow up your friendship with that person. So, I mean, that part is tricky. In terms of like moving, I think it's such a good opportunity to go from like your college lifestyle to like more of an adult lifestyle transition. So, like anything that you feel just you don't really want to use this as an opportunity to like get it out, because there is really, I learned this after I moved. So I graduated, was like in my last apartment in New York before I moved to LA. And I kept so much shit that like when I moved out of New York and put all of my stuff in my bedroom at my mom's house, I mean, I'm still clean. I mean, I know, I guess I've just kind of finished cleaning that out, and it's like 6 years later. It's really like so bad, the shit I have. What I will recommend, get some sort of box, because I have large feet. My shoe boxes are rather large, so I will take like a nice sturdy one that like are from a pair of boots or something. You can go to Target and get like a Tupperware. Make a memory box or like a junk box that of like, I'm telling you, it is I have like in my closet, and I labeled them from like what years they were through.
Oh.
Like it's so great it's like having a junk drawer, but like you can store it away. Like it's just because there's some stuff that you're like, oh, I don't want to get rid of. And I think that's fine to hold on to things because, I mean, no, I'm just justifying my hoarding.
No, but it's fun to open the box every now and then, and it's like a bunch of memories.
Yeah, and it's stuff that you'll never be able to buy again. It's like, do I need my college graduation program? No, probably not. But like, will I ever be able to get that again? No. And like, I want that ability to able to have that shit. So I'm a big fan of memory boxes. And like, once it's full, you get a new one and you put that one like under your bed or like in a closet. It really is the greatest way to keep a lot of like the sentimental shit, but without like having a ton of clutter everywhere. As someone who is, I mean, I wish I could just easily, oh my God, I guess I kind of can. Like my desk is just covered in, okay, Andrew, I didn't need the sound effect.
Well, we're getting vulnerable.
Yeah, no, we're getting really vulnerable. But I mean, it's just a lot of like, I mean, guys, this is not even normal. I have the menu. No, not even the menu. I do also have the menu. I have the credit card flap for a restaurant in New York that closed that I loved. Like, that's not normal.
Chris, that's not even the craziest thing. You literally don't you have a bag of like the hair that you shaved off on like a special little night?
Yes, I do have. Okay, so after the Chrissy Teigen John Legend thing, I had pink hair and it was like looking so janky. So when I shaved my hair, it was like, first of all, it just looks cool, like because it was like half dark and then it like faded into like a dirty pink. But then I was like, how fun is this? The literal hair from that international pop culture moment.
So true.
No, it's insane, but it's like covered in tape, so it's like laminated, but it's in a memory box. Like, how great is that?
That is so great.
Bitch, I swear to God. Whatever. Yeah, there's some haters in the house. I can't with y'all.
I'm not hating, I'm observing.
No, okay. Well, regardless, where does life start and art begin? Who knows? You know, f*** you. We are going to move on to some pop culture updates of what's going on in the world around us, but not meaningful things. Or maybe they are sometimes. I don't know. Oh, we are starting with some tea. Why Lily Rose Depp says she would steer clear of The Weeknd on the Idol set. I love just how catty this is. On screen, Lily Rose Depp and The Weeknd couldn't be closer on the HBO's The Idol. However, Depp reveals that things were a little different off screen while they were filming the 5-episode season. It's only 5 episodes?
It's only 5 episodes?
I feel like I've heard so much about it, only for 5 episodes.
Wait, have you watched it?
No, I need to. Have you?
Yeah, I watched the first episode.
Would you not recommend?
I would recommend just for like the social phenomenon of, do I think it's a good show? Do I think The Weeknd is Abel is a good actor? No.
Okay, well now I kind of want to watch it.
You have to watch it. I will be tuning into every episode.
Okay. Are they all out already?
No, just the first.
Oh, okay. So
nothing really happens. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what the plot of the show is.
Love it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the plot of my life is, so that feels very on track. Anyways, Depp tells EW, well, sometimes when Abel would get, I don't want to reveal too much about where Abel's character goes, but when he would be in full Tedros mode, sometimes I would steer clear of him. I'd be like, he's in his zone right now. Oh, see, this is why you need to read the articles. I got so hot and heavy at the drama that was about to ensue, and it's like, I had to steer clear because he was too in character.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm back at NYU. The Idol became the subject of controversy when Rolling Stone published an expose in March detailing claims that the production had become a shit show under Levinson. Okay, here's the drama. Amid production delays, rewrites, and reshoots, 13 cast members and crew called Levinson's new creative direction disturbing, citing certain scenes that allegedly play out like R-word fantasies and torture corn, but with a P. Okay, so
yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so this this one story has been just an absolute roller coaster ride that I kind of want to get off of.
Yeah, it's scary.
Oh my God, Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi celebrate their engagement in new pics. The fact that Millie Bobby Brown is engaged. Girl, live your life.
She is a 34-year-old woman.
Yeah, exactly. I thought you meant she was dating a 34-year-old woman. I was like, Jake is a woman?
Every time I see her, I'm like, that's my mom.
That is literally like
that's a full-grown woman.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of crazy. We have been watching her since she was, 9? Anyways, Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi, I'm just going to call him Jake John Bon Jovi, look more in love than ever in new photos taken at an event where the couple celebrated their engagement. The Stranger Things star 19 and her fiance 21, who's the son of rocker John Bon Jovi. Oh! No.
Wow.
Shut the What? Wait, I was making a joke. I feel like that's so Raven, and I just had a vision. The Stranger Things star 19 and her fiance 21, who's the son of rocker John Bon Jovi, are seen cozying up to each other in a series of pics that makeup artist Buster Knight posted. Okay, this is so stupid. Like, this is, like, even for me, I'm like, okay, this might be...
She can't even drink yet.
Oh my God, I, like, didn't even think about that. She, like, is barely even able to buy OnlyFans content.
She, like, just got her license.
Yeah, that is... What? Like, if I got engaged to who I was interested in at 19...
Oh my God.
I mean, I would have been divorced like 3 times, I think, by now.
What a scary thought.
I mean, and I know people who have met their forever person, like, when they were 14 and, like, they're still together and happy. But, like, whoa, that's so scary.
John Bon Jovi?
Yeah?
Is Bon Jovi not his real last name? Is it Bon Jovi?
Yeah, I think it's Bon Jovi. Which I just didn't ever think about, I guess. That Bon Jovi wasn't his last name.
And the son, I guess, just didn't want it.
I guess. Like, yeah, if I were the son, I'd be like, no, I'm Jake Bon Jovi. And honestly, that has a fire ring to it. I'm Jake Bon Jovi. Instead, he's like, I'm Jake Bon Jovi. Honestly, I kind of bodied that. I mothered. The next one is we skipped graduation for this. What it's like to fan out with big time Rush groupies. Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't think I got enough sleep for this headline, so we're just gonna go on to the next one. Barbie production designer says film's use of fluorescent pink caused a shortage. World ran out of pink.
Just mix red and white.
Okay, guess what else we're running out of? Clean air and water. So I think I'm fine with fluorescent pink going is fine. I feel good about that. For the set of the upcoming Barbie movie, the production team couldn't get enough of the color and even caused a worldwide shortage, says production designer Sarah Greenwood. There was so much of the color used in set construction that it led to an international shortage of the fluorescent shade made by paint company Roscoe. The world ran out of pink, she said. So that was like me writing an essay in college. It was like, how can we say the least while saying the most? Like, tell me how any of that was different than the next.
Those were 3 sentences that said the same thing, but just scattered.
It was like when ChatGPT gives you like 3 options of...
Just kept picking reroll.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so AI, I guess, has already taken over writers' jobs. Like, okay, thanks for the... Like, I mean, come on. Maybe I should go into like journalism. I'd like slay if this was...
This kind of is journalism.
No,
you are the news and the media, Chris.
Chun-Li, cause I've been on, bitch, you been corn, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Anyways, I can't do another Nicki Minaj tirade. Pregnant transgender man stars uncover of Glamour UK's Pride issue. I can hear the homophobes melting already. Glamour UK launched its digital June... Of course, it's the digital.
I was about to say.
It's never the print cover. It's never the September issue. It's always like the digital cover in the back of the shelf. The cover interview, which was conducted 2 weeks before Brown 27 gave birth to his daughter Nova, recounts this cover star's experience with an unexpected pregnancy and navigating the medical system as a trans man. Being pregnant in general is really, really difficult. And then all of the things that come with it, like me being trans and stuff, no one's actually said, "Are you okay?" Despite the backlash, the cover star expressed his desire to educate those who may hold misconceptions about transgender individuals. I love, not that I love this, but like I love that there was backlash as if people against trans people are reading the UK Glamour digital issue.
Pride issue.
Yeah, I'm like, that seems like it is made just for one, like... This is what I'm talking about in the last episode. Like, people being like, these like religious people being like, oh, Target can't sell this. There's still other options. There's the physical cover. There's Glamour America. There's Glamour America Digital. Like, I just shut the up and read like Bible Weekly like I know you're doing. Like, there's nothing about the people who are giving backlash about this that says glamour. They haven't known glamour. They've never even bumped into glamour on the street. God, I'm just... I just hate it. And glamour, come on, the fucking digital issue. Step your glamour up. Next up, we have Hailey Bieber just addressed those Kendall Jenner feud rumors. Wait, I didn't know that there was a feud. I thought
I was going to say, what?
I thought that they were like the bullies. I thought they were on the same team. I mean, this is why I literally live in reality and not the internet anymore. I'm like, I can't keep up with the Jenners. Over the past week, people on the internet have been discussing a possible feud between the 27-year-old supermodel and 26-year-old Rhode Skin founder. I have an idea. To quote Middle Kid, go touch some grass. Rumors of the so-called drama began surfacing after Jenner and Bieber posted separate Instagram dumps from their recent trips to France for the Monaco Grand Prix, which took place on May 20th. This is such a Caucasian and such a 1% story. It's insane. In fact, some fans claim that Bieber and Sky rendezvoused with Jenner's ex, Devin Booker, during their European vacay. On June 3rd, Bieber appeared to address the headlines directly by sharing a poolside pic with Jenner on her Instagram stories. Feuding, she captioned the pic.
She's so real.
Oh my God. She is a journalist. She is a journalist.
No, that's a story.
Oh my God. That is... All right, we have two more. One because I want to read this one, and then there's one that I want to read just so I can understand what's going on. The first one is Lizzo says she's close to quitting music because of body shamers. Lizzo has had enough of negative comments online about her body, saying she's, quote, close to giving up and quitting. With a screenshot of the negative comment, Lizzo wrote, I just logged on and the app... Oh, I think she made a typo. That's okay, Lizzo. Lizzo wrote, I just logged on to the app, and this is the type of shit I see about me on a daily basis. It's really starting to make me hate the world. Then someone in the comments said I eat lots of fast food. I literally stopped eating fast food years ago. Y'all really need to touch grass, Lizzo wrote. Oh. Let me know if you want a hoodie. I'm not trying to be fat. I'm not trying to be smaller. I'm literally just trying to live and be healthy. This is what my body looks like even when I'm eating super clean and working out. And that is on that. I mean, there's nothing really to say because she said it all. I just don't it goes back to, why do I care what other people do with their lives? She seems happy. She seems real successful. Why do we care? She's not hurting anybody. Just shut up. Like, I really don't get it. I don't.
Period.
And I would say it's maybe because I have brain cells, but I don't even think it's that. Oh, it just makes me so annoyed. All right, the last story that I really wanted to understand, because I love when an article headline ends with drama, comma, explained. The Maddie Healy, Ice Spice, and Taylor Swift drama explained. Taylor Swift critics and even longtime Swifties are accusing the pop star of performative activism after she recorded a song with rapper Ice Spice, who was discussed by Swift's rumored lover, Maddie Healy, in a podcast conversation that many listeners deemed offensive. While a guest on the Adam Friedland show, I'm guessing that's just like another white man with a podcast. Hi. In February, Healy laughed as the two podcast hosts, Friedland and Nick Mullen, made fun of Ice Spice, calling her an insult Spice Girl and chubby Chinese lady and other racially derogatory terms while using contrived Chinese and Hawaiian accents to mimic her. This is just further proof. If you cannot hold a conversation without having to make someone the butt of a joke, you shouldn't have a podcast, or honestly writes. But the current drama has upset many of her fans who have used the Twitter hashtag
Yes.
Speak up now to demand action from Swift. But some Swifties have argued that she is a musician, not an activist, and isn't responsible for responding to every human rights issue or problematic statement her friends or partner make. No, I mean, I think if she's dating the man, she should fucking say something, because otherwise, what? Silence is compliance, and I almost said science is compliance. So maybe I shouldn't have a podcast.
Did you see the Taylor Swift fans are unionizing thread?
What?
I think it was a joke, but it was funny.
Wait, unionizing how? Like,
I don't know how to explain it.
No, it was a joke. It was like they had their demands honored by her, like breaking up with Healy, kind of like, they've come together, they've won.
That's honestly funny. Sometimes fandoms, when they're like so intense, are so fucking scary, and other times they are just a dream.
They were like, we should have 25% creative control.
They're like, we're getting 30% of merch revenue. Thank you. That's so funny. Well, that's all the pop culture news that we have today. I really just enjoyed this segment. It is so stupid and is exactly the kind of news I want to be reading. We're going to hear another voicemail from one of y'all, because I also thoroughly enjoy those.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
I am just wondering if, since you no longer live in Los Angeles, you would be willing to divulge some of your gatekeepy restaurants and like favorite places to visit.
Oh my God, where's my phone?
Because, like, you know, you don't live there anymore.
You're
so
right.
You don't need to gatekeep anymore, right? Right? I'm about to go to Los Angeles in 2 weeks, and I would love some recommendations.
Okay.
If you have any, like, bomb restaurants.
I got
or,
you.
I don't know, something really fun to do that not very many people know about. Yeah, if you're willing to share, I would love it. Love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you. Okay, so yes, I did a bit of gatekeeping, but it wasn't from like a... No, it was like purely from like a strictly gatekeeping point of view. I mean, anytime people would mention something on like TikTok, or it would be impossible. Like if something blows up on TikTok, it's over. It's over. Sorry. I really enjoyed my Mexican spots. I really enjoyed my like little dinners.
You're like, I loved the pink wall.
and then blew my cover.
That used to be my special place.
I don't know if a lot of these are, and Andrew, you feel free if you want to, but
yeah, I'll comment on yours.
These are just some of mine. I'm not saying that they're hidden gems or they're ground.
I'll let them know if it's good or not. What you say.
Go yourself. You would be like, we have to go eat Twigs for lunch. Ugh.
Twigs? What? Excuse me? Twigs? I just want Granville.
Girl, all you wanted was Granville, which honestly, I miss my Granville. Oh yeah, so we'll start. The first one, Granville. Great.
Love.
Great little spot. Just a good lunch. They've got a nice outdoor vibe. You can vape outside. I mean,
customizable, good for the whole family. Like,
yeah, a lot of gluten-free too, which was great.
A lot of gluten-free, a lot of vegan.
Another restaurant I loved was Nora, but I don't know if I've actually been there.
What?
Why is it on my food favorites?
What?
Oh, no. I have... No. I've been there. It is really good.
The cornbread?
I've never had the cornbread, but I've only heard things about the cornbread.
It's the only thing I like remember from it.
Oh, well, excuse me. Laurel Hardware has really good food. It is, however, like a hot spot, so it's nearly impossible to get a table, and it's also kind of sceney.
It's cute, though.
It's cute. It's great. Love the vibe, but it is a popular place. I can't believe I'm saying it. Soli Luna in Encino is the best Mexican food ever. Like ever. And I'm so glad Justin isn't here.
So good. The crispy tacos.
The crispy tacos and chicken! The salsa, what I would do to have a jar of salsa from there shipped to me. Andrew, we're going to talk after.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kind of. Truly, Soli Luna, I went there weekly, if not more than weekly. Like,
you were addicted.
the amount I ate there towards the end, I would get a spicy mango margarita, the crispy chicken tacos with no cheese, but sour cream, obviously. And then I would get endless of their chips and salsa. That place was magic. Oh my God, I also got like nudes from a crush while eating there. And I was like, okay, it got even better. I know. Sam, you were there.
Oh my God, I remember that. We were all there.
Yeah, you guys were actually all there. I was like, I have to go to the bathroom again. I mean, I didn't do anything in the bathroom, just for the record. I just like needed the privacy to look at.
I don't remember you mentioning anything. Were you just secretive?
Oh, I didn't mention anything.
Wow.
I only told Andrew because Andrew's like, are you okay? And I was like, girl, we have a sitch. It's a very magical place. Soli Luna, SOL space Y space LUNA.
Did you ever go to Horses?
I think so, but I heard the drama about it.
Yeah.
I heard the drama about it. Or no, I always wanted to try it because I heard it was really good.
But you can never get in.
Yeah, but you could never get in.
Yeah.
Another place I love is Soulmate. Oh, wait, maybe I have been to Horses. No, I went to Soulmate. Soulmate is really good. I don't really remember what they had. I just remember I only went once, but it was so good.
Not amazing for a vegetarian. I will say it's not my personal favorite.
No, but yeah, I'm not saying that this is like vegan or anything. I'm just saying like
I'm just giving comments.
No. I just wanted to make that clear because I think a lot of people think I'm vegan, but I've never once proclaimed that title. I mean, like literally ever. La Pergoletta in like Los Feliz, some of the best Italian food ever, and it's just such an Italian restaurant. Like it's such like it's a vibe, but it's not like a chic, like see you next Tuesday kind of environment. It's very like not authentic, but it's very like homey. It's homemade Italian. It is so good. I even ate gluten there that night. I was like, sorry, I need to. I'm a huge fan of Croft Alley. I know Andrew is. I know you're not gonna like rave about it, but
What? I don't.
Oh no! That's
sandwich.
Katya. It's Katya because they have like 2 gluten-free options. So sorry. I just usually it's like the things I enjoy. Andrew's like, Chris, I can't really eat anything here, so I'm like, so true. That's why I mistook it for you.
No, they have a gorgeous veggie sandwich.
Superba. Oh my God, Superba. Guys. This was like another main gatekeep for me. Although I did show it in a few vlogs, I just don't think I ever said the name of it. Superba is Superba. I mean, it's everything. If you want a Nobu experience, but you don't want like
I was just thinking.
If you don't want the craziness of Nobu, or I think it's even cheaper too. Matsuhisa on what is it, like La Cienega or Robinson or something?
That's not what I was thinking about.
Oh, you were thinking of Taisho?
Yeah.
Okay, these are both really good. Matsuhisa is by Chef Nobu. It was his first restaurant. That is really good. And honestly, it's like where people go. Like oh my God, when I made the "You're Coming Home With Me" sound, when I was like, "You're coming home with me," John Mayer was sitting 2 tables over.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Drake eats there. It's like the underground Nobu, and it's so good and it's so low key. Really, they have a nice outdoor eating area. Huge fan. But Taisho in Sherman Oaks, we like discovered that place like from day one.
So good.
I miss Taisho. Taisho. It's on Ventura Boulevard in Sherman Oaks.
We should go when you're here.
I would go every day. It is so good. And I think Katya and I went there like by coincidence, like the second day of them being open. And then we were like, holy shit, that's like Nobu, but so much closer and so much cheaper. Remember when we saw Garcelle there?
Oh my God, yeah.
With your mom. It is a really, really good place. And I did kind of gatekeep it. And then it like blew up, which I'm so happy for them, but then also like so annoyed because I'm like, come on, girls. But the owners like literally give me any table I want.
The owners are great.
They like love me. It's so nice.
Wait, what's that restaurant on top of the hotel we went, and at the end of the dinner you asked the worker if you could get up on the table because you were really drunk?
The Pendry?
Yes, they have such good food.
They do have good food and good drinks. They don't let you dance on their table though. Oliva in Sherman Oaks, I think, is so good. It is great Italian food. It's definitely not La Pergoletta, but they've got good gluten-free, which is, I think, why I loved it. Nick's on Beverly is amazing. It's vegan.
Miss her.
Oh my God. Crossroads, obviously another good one. It's vegan. It is a little pricier. All Time, so good. It is super popular, but it is really worth the wait. I will say that. What is the Italian place on Pace?
Pace in Laurel Canyon.
PACE on Laurel Canyon is just phenomenal. The vibe is incredible. It is, if you can get a table, I highly, highly, highly recommend. It is so good.
I love this part of the podcast. I could just talk about restaurants all day long.
Same. Oh my God. I'm like, we don't even need to talk about 1 year later. I'm like, it. Yamashiro is great sushi. They have approximately 2 gluten-free options and they're not that special.
Bakari?
I was just going to say Bakari, Bacari. They have, I think, a few, right? There's one in Silver Lake.
They got a lot, but the Silver Lake is the best.
I like the Silver Lake one. It is such... Sam, are you writing these down?
No.
Oh, it looked like you were, and I was like dying.
I was.
Oh,
I wrote down.
Girl.
I wrote down La Pergolota, or how do you say it?
Oh my God! I'll send you the screenshot of all of these. I have like a whole like in Maps. Here's a little trick. In Maps, start making guides, and when you like a restaurant, add it to your guide so like I click LA food, and then it populates all of them on the map. So
you made your own LA one. I see.
Yeah, so like if I'm in a certain area, I'm like, oh, what's good here? And then I literally know it's the greatest. Kiff Cafe, KIFF, I went on a date here and it was so cute. It was so good, so cute. I don't know if it's because I was just like infatuated. But it is really good as well. Emporium Thai. Emporium Thai.
Don't know her.
Holy shit. It is like right next to the 405 in Westwood. It is so good. It is so good. Holy shit. I need to come to LA just for the food, honestly. Like it's so necessary. Those are like, I'm going to stop there because I feel like I've really...
Nothing says fine dining like by the 405 in Westwood.
What?
Nothing says fine dining like by the 405 in Westwood.
Listen, bitch, I don't need fine dining. I need good food and a fun experience. I could eat at McDonald's and have the best meal of my life. Like,
oh my God, I rear-ended someone on the 405 by Westwood.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Where haven't you rear-ended someone?
I don't know, because if I'm being honest, I don't even... Like, I have so many rear-ended people in my contacts, and I don't remember them.
Was this your most recent rear-ending?
Yeah, with my new car. When I hit...
That was on the 405?
Yeah, I was on my way to an eye doctor appointment.
Well, that was clear.
Yeah.
I mean, that joke wrote its f***ing self. Speaking of... No, we weren't speaking of anything. I was just trying to make this a smooth transition, which once again, butchered. It has like we said, been 1 year since I've moved out of LA, and we moved out of being roommates of what, like 5 years, 4 years, like 4.5 years.
It was a while, 4 years at least.
But I thought it would be fun to kind of look at the last year. I don't know. I find it really interesting. Maybe interesting is not the right word, but I really am fascinated by like what can happen in a year when you have these sort of
milestones.
Yeah, milestones. It's weird that like a year ago, I feel like it's been 300 years since then, but also like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be kind of fun to go through things we learned, things we love, things we didn't expect, and things that we would change 1 year later since moving. This is like a bigger move for me than Andrew, but it is also, I mean, we are best friends. We were like roommates who were living together. Like it's a huge change for both of us. And I figured let's start with what we learned. Do you want to go first or me?
Well, like what we learned from moving out, what we learned from...
Like in the last year.
You can start.
All right. I learned, well, it's not as much learning as much as it is like remembering. I remember that depression really is never cured. That bitch is with me for life. I was thinking like, oh, I bought a house and I'm like, I feel confident about moving out of LA and all. Oh my God, this was probably one of the hardest years of my life, just mentally and emotionally. Every day is just like either such an up or such a down. And it reminds me that there is like no happiness, destinational happiness is something you should never pursue. And I mean, oh, once I get to there, I'll be happy. Or once I move and once I buy a house, it has never been the case. And it still continues to not be the case.
Wow, what have I learned? That I'm not as good of an interior designer as I thought I was.
I feel like you are.
I am like...
You have ADHD, like severe.
Yeah, when it boils down to it.
You know, like you have good taste and you like know how you want your space and everything. I just think you don't have like the
executive function to get it done alone.
Yeah, you like can't get the execution done.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're a bad interior.
Oh, thank you.
You have good taste, good style.
Oh, thank you.
You better work. I mean, you're wearing that middle kid trucker hat. I mean,
I am.
How much more stylish can you get?
Destiny's Child t-shirt.
Ooh, I remember when you got that shirt, that and like the Alicia Keys one.
Yeah.
I was like dead. That's so epic. Oh my God, I love it. I learned that Delaware does not have the best restaurants. There are better ones coming, but like if anybody listening wants to open a fine ass restaurant in Delaware, I will promote the shit out of that. I like miss sushi and Mexican food like nobody's business. Like, oh, especially Mexican food. Soli Luna! Oh my God, I miss Soli Luna. And I also learned that LA traffic is really just so not normal. Like, living there for 5 years, obviously, I know it's crazy, but like you kind of, in a f***ed up way, get used to it. And like living here, I'm like, oh, even when traffic's like bad, it's still moving.
But it's also crazy that you'll like drive like 15 miles for like a burrito.
No, that is definitely like it's something I've thought about, but I didn't think of for this. That is really true, is that like things are a lot more spread out here. And I mean,
it takes the same amount of time. Like, but
you're just going like half a mile and I'm going 15.
If I thought about driving 15 miles, that's like a day trip. That's like a whole...
Oh,
like...
no, that is like a full day commitment. Like you're going to San Diego for the day.
It's like, oh. Let me pack my bag. Oh, shit.
You're like, I hope I have a flat of water in the car. No, but literally.
Yeah. No, now I'm getting stressed.
Do you have anything else you learned?
What did I learn? I learned that life is so expensive and it's just going to keep getting more expensive.
Oh my God, I have that literally later.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
So expensive.
This inflation thing started out as a fun joke, and now I'm like, stop it.
Also, getting kicked off your parents' health insurance is not a joke. It's real. They actually do it, guys.
No, you have to. It's like a law.
It's a law?
Yeah, 26.
But I thought you meant like, is it a law like you have to have health insurance, like you have to have car insurance?
No. That is not a law. You just suffer financially and emotionally and in every other way.
Just suffer.
Yeah, I don't have health insurance right now, and I can't even think about it. The health insurance I had was, I guess, only good in California, which I didn't know that because no one taught me how to shop for insurance. And so it's only good in California. And so they ended my insurance, and now I can't enroll until November, but it won't kick in until January. So I'm like, sick. And I missed the window of like, did you move? You can enroll in a new plan. And I missed that window. So fingers crossed, nothing big happens in the next half year.
That's tea.
I hate this place. I hate this country. I hate this marble that we're sitting on. I hate everything.
Marble that you're... Oh, okay. I was like, you're sitting on a marble chair?
Always.
I was like, why do you hate it? Sorry, I got
I mean, I would hate it because that sounds wildly uncomfortable.
True.
Now, things that we love 1 year in the 1 year later. I didn't expect living alone to be so hard. And like, I know that sounds kind of stupid, but like I had to switch out a mattress, and having to carry a king mattress and then bring a new one upstairs. I pulled my back, and that was like a month ago.
Oh.
And it like still like hurts. I never like, filming has been so hard. Just not being like, hey Andrew, can you like check if this looks good? Or like, hey, can you make sure that this is recording? Like, hey, what do you think of this idea? Like there's a lot of amazing things that I love about living alone. Don't get me wrong. Like, it really does feel so nice to just do whatever I want.
But sometimes you want a servant, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so get your little butler outfit on and make me a f***ing dinner.
Cooking in a butler uniform?
I was telling my mom last night. I was like, oh, I really miss like living with Andrew.
Oh.
Like, oh, I miss like his meals. I like forgot how much you like cooked. Like, such good meals too. It's not like, oh, I made Kraft mac and cheese. You want half of it? It's like, oh, I made noodles from scratch, and I'm making my own vegan cheese sauce. Do you want some? And I'm like, oh. I mean, I don't know what part of me is dry. Like, I am drooling. I am dampdowntown.com. I mean, it's what are things you've loved?
I like walking around naked and like not caring. I like leaving stuff out, and
because my roommate was psycho.
No, just in general.
No, I mean, I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, I totally understand Andrew leaving like clothes in the living room or something. Like, I get it.
Oh yeah, there's clothes all over the couch.
I've learned that like having a big backyard is in fact something that means a lot to me. Like, I really have loved, we had somewhat of a yard at our last house, and we had a backyard in our other house, but like they didn't feel really functional. And like just to have so much space to run, and I made a garden. I love gardening. Like, I had no idea how much I missed that kind of stuff because I grew up like doing that shit as chores. And I just did not realize how much I loved it. And having seasons, oh my God, I love having seasons.
So true.
It's so debilitating, but so rewarding too. It's like, oh, I was so miserable, and now it's starting to get like spring weather again. Like, and watching the leaves come on the trees, and I just could talk about it for days.
I don't even know what's going on in LA right now.
What is going on in LA?
It's been cloudy for like weeks straight. Like, it's been like in the 60s, like I'm honestly obsessed with it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone, like, it's my favorite weather.
Yeah, I'm like, so what's the problem, officer?
It's just kind of like, okay, it's June. Okay.
I'm convinced the two coasts are changing, like swapping. We are having wildfire smoke. We're in a drought. Last summer, I had a wildfire warning because it was so dry. And it is like not humid at all. It is like so dry. I talked to Katya. She's like, LA is humid. It's cloudy. It's cool. It's spring weather. And I'm like, huh?
I just feel like LA goes through like all the seasons in 1 month. It's like the first week is winter, the second week is spring.
And it's like a random month in the year. It could be June. It could be like April. It could be December. Like there is no, like, remember when it was like July and it snowed in the valley?
Yeah. Didn't it like hail a couple?
Or it was like May or something?
Yeah.
Like I was like, it's LA is super weird like that, where they're like, all right, here's seasons, fast pass.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I wrote down that I love is being able to see my East Coast friends and being able to go to New York so easily. I feel like in LA, like going, I mean, to the literal grocery store was like, had to be a planned event. And it's like, New York, I can just like drive 2 hours to be there, chill, like park my car. Think like leaving LA felt like a lot bigger of a, like a, or no ordeal. Like even going to, I'm trying to think of. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm, as we can tell, slowly deteriorating because I just realized that I had decaf coffee for breakfast and not, in fact, actual coffee. So
Oh my God, I'm so sad. I have a coffee here, but I forgot to put a new pod in. So it's just watered down Nespresso from the other pod.
Oh.
I know. I was so sad. I got all ready. I like sat down at my little computer with my little mic.
I know I got my water, but I didn't get coffee. Oh, that's another thing I make. You would just like make a ton of coffee.
Oh, yeah, true.
And I felt so justified in my caffeine addiction.
Oh my gosh, my caffeine addiction is out of control right now.
No, it's like actually insane. I'm like, my body's just a chemistry set. Like I've said it before, and I will say it probably till the day that this chemistry set fails. I will like pound caffeine in the morning, and then I'm like, oh, that's too much. Need to take a rip of Ace. And then I'm like, all right, now I'm a little too sleepy. I need some more coffee. And I'm like, okay, I mean, and then I like rinse, repeat, and it's just so chaotic.
We are not FDA approved.
Girl, I have not been FDA approved for one day in my life. I am like a biohazard that escaped Area 51 or whatever. Like I escaped my vat of toxic and have just been toxic ever since. Now, things I didn't expect. Oh wait, we just did that.
No, we didn't.
Did we?
No.
Do you guys need a coffee break?
I think my brain like literally just like, I'm like, okay, let's just hear a voicemail. You know what? This show is called Unhinged with Chris Klemens. We're not finishing the segment. I mean, maybe we'll do a part 2 next week.
Oh, we're over it? Okay.
Well, I would rather talk about like the restaurants and
yeah, same.
Like that was it's so much fun talking about the restaurants. I will say things I would change, how much shit costs. Sometimes I wonder if I should have stayed in LA. The distance, like getting to LA is really hard. I mean, there are some things I would definitely change and feel like, oh my God, what am I doing? But
things I would change, I would definitely get a different apartment.
I was just about to say I know what you're going to say about changing, and it is your apartment.
My apartment has been a hellhole.
Wait, what is going on with the second drilling into the wall?
Yeah. So my neighbors are doing construction, and they have drilled through my wall twice now. And they also drilled through my dryer's vent hose that takes all the moisture and puts it outside.
No. It's going behind your wall?
No, it's going in my apartment. One day I was doing laundry and I turned around and I noticed all the walls were like dripping condensation and all the windows were fogged. Yeah.
I'm really not meaning to laugh this hard. That's just so insane.
And that was just like everything in the past like 2 weeks. There's still drama. There's always drama.
Andrew, you need to get out of there and break your lease if you...
Well, my lease is about to end, in 7 days.
Oh my God, it is. I was like, wait, it's already been a year. And I'm like, girl, that's literally the reason for this episode.
Today, when you guys are listening to this podcast.
I know. I'm like so f***ing stupid. What is wrong with me? I'm like so dense.
It's just hard to find another open kitchen. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, would you ever just turn a room into a kitchen? Like if you found an ideal apartment, could you make it a filming setup?
I could, but yeah.
Because I feel like you're either going to get a really great kitchen or a really great apartment.
Exactly.
Unless you pay $10,000 a month and get a new... Ugh, I hate real estate prices.
Yeah. Oh my God, I want to buy a house. But I literally can't.
Oh, I mean, that's why I moved to Delaware. My neighbor's moving in 2 years.
Okay.
I want to buy it so I can get both of them, and then I'll have over an acre of land, and then I'll put in a tennis court.
And then you'll start a religion.
Honestly, I'm down to start a religion. I am more and more open to it. I want the tax exemption. If we're not going to tax the church, if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh my gosh, Church of Unhinged. Wait, you should. This podcast can count as our weekly gathering.
Oh my God, am I about to give a sermon? Attention, congregation. Welcome to the Church of Unhinged. Honestly, I feel out of all the weird churches made, I don't think this would be the craziest.
No, Logan Paul definitely has the Church of Mavericks.
Oh my God, that was crazy. That, I forgot that he was like doing the church route. And like nobody talks about it.
No, it's fully on Google Maps. Like
It's fully on Google Maps, on Tesla Maps. Like I remember getting in my car after that update and I was like, what? It was like House of Mavericks. I was like, that is literally physically too close to home. All right, we are going to wrap up this episode with one more voicemail from one of y'all. Again, you can always call into 310-844-6459. Let's let her rip.
That's not his real number. He's lying.
No, it's this podcast number, doll.
Oh my God, Chris, I just saw your Instagram while I was literally packing up my closet to move.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I am moving in 10 days with my boyfriend.
Good for you for packing
We
this
have
early.
not lived together before. It's very exciting.
Oh.
But the last time I had a roommate, we lived together for 3 months, and then she left me on the 31st when the rent was due on the 1st. So needless to say, it didn't go well. And since then, I've lived on my own for 7 years, and I'm terrified of being with a person again. I've grown to enjoy my space. And as much as I love him, I also have control issues. And he already pisses me off when he leaves the cabinet open and the toothpaste unscrewed, whatever. So if you have any advice for having roommates, or if you have any advice for living with another person in general, you know, I will greatly take it, you know, and appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Dying right now. Bye. Thank you. That is literally, I was thinking about this at how I'm so afraid if I ever settle down with someone, we're going to have separate homes. Like, get the out of here. You are not. No, this is my bed for me and my dog. I mean, I don't have any advice because I just started my independent living journey. I mean, communication, I think, is going to be great. There's going to be times where if you're the one with the control issues, you're going to feel like you are the most annoying, crazy person ever. I don't have any advice on how to not feel that way. I live alone and feel like that. So, shit, I really, I don't have any advice. I was kind of hoping we'd hear some drama instead of advice. I was about to say, oh, Sam, I see you. But now I'm like, Sam, I see you. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, I mean, I guess just communication. Do you have any, Andrew?
I got no advice. Girl, good luck.
I'm like, as you can tell, we both can barely finish this episode.
Good
You
luck
sang
to all parties.
I will say you packing 10 days before good for you, girl. I am jealous. I think I started 3 days before, and even that I felt was like brave of me.
Well, you pay for the apartment. You know, you want to experience it for the full month. Let me get my money's worth. I'll pack on the last day.
That has been me moving every time except this last house. I was like, Chris, this is a big place. You really got to get started. Oh my God. I just remember crying so much while packing. Oh my God. I remember crying so much.
I remember thinking I was almost done and then finishing 3 days later.
Oh my God. Oh God. I mean, I'm still unpacking, by the way. It's been like a full year. Oh, something I didn't expect 1 year later is to not be settled in. It takes a very long time to unpack, to settle, to find a new routine. I mean, I don't think it's ever taken me this long, but granted, once again, I am moving into an entire place by myself with honestly way too much shit for this house. So like, I feel kind of crazy that I haven't fully unpacked, but it takes time. Do not be hard on yourself, but try to like be like just hard enough on yourself where you're like motivated to get things done. Because like, I feel like such a dumbass. This office is like pretty close to being done-ish, like for the most part. And it did not take me long. It just was like this intimidating project. But I will say, once it does take this long, you are willing to say goodbye to so many more things than you would have thought. I mean, I'm like, nope, don't need this. Oh, charging cord, Goodwill. Like, oh, this, donate. Like, I mean, I don't need anything, I've learned. And that was another thing of having so much shit in storage for so long. I was like, oh yeah, I have like my 5 pairs of underwear. That's all I need. Like, I realized how little I need.
Get the dumpster doll.
Well, try and donate where you can. I really
True. Yeah, definitely.
I do want to caveat that of it's good to donate and not contribute to the landfill waste.
Of course.
I think back to some of my old moves and the shit that is probably just still in the landfill. I am so sorry, Mother Earth. Ugh. It's crazy how stupid you are when you're young. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Unhinged with Chris Klemens. Andrew Lowe, thank you so much for being here. This is it.
Oh my God, of course. Thank you for having me. This is so crazy.
Why?
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but Chris and I haven't been in the same room this whole time.
I literally f***ing hate you.
Technology is insane. Like,
you're saying this after 3 years of people like becoming Zoom experts. Like, technology is crazy, guys. We're doing this wirelessly.
The audio listeners were just blown away.
The audio listeners were blown away for so many other reasons. They're like, wow, none of this made sense. And I almost drove off the road 3 times. Oh, God. Anyways, thank you, Andrew, so much. You guys can find Andrew Lowe by Googling him, ANDREW space LOWE.
So true.
It really is so easy. Like, why are we giving usernames, doll? Like, just give me the spelling. And
you can find me by looking for me.
Oh, my God.
Give it a shot.
Give that Google a shot. It's crazy. There was something that I posted once, and it was like, it was like, it had like the logo on it, and I was like, I just got this new shirt that came out from this brand, and someone was like, what brand is it? And I'm like, girl! Or like, can you send me the link? That's what it was. It was like, can you send me the link?
No.
You go to Google, type in the brand name, go to their website, and you'll find it. Oh my God. Anyways, this is like a rant I could go on my own. But, and I'm so guilty of it too. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Rate and review Unhinged with Chris Klemens, as well as subscribe wherever you get your episodes. Video episodes are up on youtube.com/Chris. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jake, for listening in and taking notes. And Andrew, you want to go play Fortnite?
Oh my God. Yeah. Are you free?
Yeah, no, that wasn't a bit. That was the realest thing I've said on this podcast today.
Okay. I got to film, but I can play for like an hour.
Oh, why don't you film and then we'll play after?
No, I want to play now.
Got it. Thank you, everybody. None of us needed to hear that. Bye.
Sorry. Bye. Love you guys. Thanks for having me on the pod.
Thanks for coming. Love y'all.